I start humming and singing Jesus Christ Superstar throughout this video, it's because I watched it last night and it was fucking rad. Hi everybody, today I'm going to be continuing my Plan As You Go week where I show you how I plan every single day for an entire month. And for this week, at least, possibly next week, if I want to give it the old college try, I will be using this bullet planner to do a hybrid of planning and bullet journaling, although bullet journaling is planning, but normally I plan with an Erin Condren and a bullet journal, so that's why this is a hybrid for me. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be planning. It is Monday, the 2nd of April, 2018. Now you know. And knowing is half the battle, G.I. Joe. So let's get into here. The other thing I need to remember to do is go and do my pain tracker, but my bullet journal's on the other table, so I'll do that later. Suffice it to say, last night I had a decent night. So looking at my monthly spread, we have two specific things today. I have to get my content peak up for my patrons, and I actually, this time changed to 1:30. I have a meeting at 1:30, plus I have to go grocery shopping. I went yesterday and got a few things at Trader Joe's, but I forgot that Target is closed on Easter, so no dice there. But I did meal plan, and I did get a few things. Anyway, let's go to my habits for the day. So I did kind of like, okay on my challenges. I did not get my blood pressure checked yesterday, which I should have, but apparently I just did not. And I already went and filled my challenges in because that is next. Now looking at my task list for the day, there's a couple of things on here I should have added to the task list, so I'm going to, so I can finish them today and check them off, because that's how I plan. Sometimes I write things down knowing I'm going to check them off that day, because it makes me feel better about me. All right, let's start going over to the weekly. So before I start planning my day out, I'm going to do the rest of my challenges. As you can see, yesterday I put Jesus Christ Superstar where it belonged over this Sunday, but I was just super mind-boggled yesterday with even though, yeah, I saw some of your comments where you were like, but the Erin Condren has Sunday at the end of the week. This was the start date. Like it wasn't, if I was going to feel comfortable with this being the end of the week, I would have felt like it would be on a week like this where it was the only Sunday. So that's probably where the discombobulation came from. But hopefully once I get into this, I will have started to move through it and feel a little bit less all over the place. And I really, really need to fix this lighting. It is super blowing out there. I think that works. Sorry for the wacky lighting all over the place. I broke one of my lights yesterday, and that was fucking fantastic to break it on my carpet right next to my desk that has a bunch of glitter no matter how much I vacuum. Little shards of light bulb and glitter look very much alike, and that was a pain in the ass to clean up. Anyway, I accidentally drew Monday's rando Oh So Cute doodles right here, and so I'm going to draw that today's in the Sunday spot, and then I also need to go back and do my rando doodle. I'm just going to do all my challenges. I need to stop just rambling and just fucking do it, right? For Monday, it is ferret. I'm not really sure what kind of a ferret that is, but I don't have a lot of experience with what ferrets look like, so I'm not too worried about it. And for the lettering challenge, the prompt is Hair, a musical that I have a strong connection to because my dad loved the shit out of it, and I love long, luxurious hair flowing flaxen waxen. And then we will head to the other page so I can do my rando doodles for the day, which is Kyle Broflovsky. I feel like his hat is a little bit like a chef's hat, so maybe Kyle's going to be a chef one day when he grows up. Who knows? So now we are going back to this weekly, and I want to start planning out my day today. I've already got my work blocked in. I need to put in some time to go grocery shopping, and I need to put in some time to do some chores around the house, finish some laundry up, pull my tax documents together, because we are running at the end of tax season, and I'm just no bueno at that. So how am I going to do this? What color am I going to pick? I've got this pink I'm using for church and this green for work. Maybe the gray can represent the rest. Let's just do it that way. I think that's what I'm going to go with, at least for this week. So my kids get home right after this appointment that I have going on right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark in probably at least another 2 hours to wrap up work while they're doing their homework. And in that time, hopefully I'll pull my tax documents together. And then I'm going to mark in this gray time period, and that will be for spending time with the kids, grocery shopping, chores around the house, all those things. But we'll basically just have that. And then I'm going to give myself an hour towards the end of the evening to do some more church work because I have some emails that have to get sent out today to be ready for a meeting I have later in the week. And then I'm going to try and set myself a hard bedtime of hard. I'm going to try and set myself a hard bedtime of 10 p.m., which is earlier than I usually go to bed, but I've been feeling so crappy and sleeping so crappy that I need to try and pick up some extra Z's where I can. And then for tomorrow, I'm going to draw in a wake up of 7 a.m. because that is my goal. And I'm on a mission this week to break myself of my snooze habit. I'm terrible at it. My body usually does not want me waking up earlier because, I've got kidney disease. My body wants me to sleep and feel better. If I'm gonna sleep, I either need to set a later wake up time or stop with the fucking snoozing because the snoozing doesn't make you feel better, does it? I don't think, it makes you feel like you're sleeping in, but not if you have to wake up every 9 minutes. Unhealthy relationship with the snooze. Now, maybe what I can do when I'm taking these color codes, each section of the list, the color that, you know what I mean? I have to fit in the church things in these pink areas and the rest of the things in this gray area. You know what I mean is what I keep saying, but I got to cross some things off. Of Sunday, I never came back into here because I got busy. I got most of it done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill out my to-do list for today, and I am going to color code it using the colors I used on the weekly spread, because I think maybe that will help pull this together in my mind. All right, so there's the color coding, and the last thing I need to get on here is that I have an appointment with someone at 1:30, which is on my list on the other side, but I'm so used to putting that with my to-do list bullet journal area that I think maybe I should keep it here as well to keep a look at it. So I'm just going to write it right here. I filled that in with pink because that's the color I'm using for church stuff, and this is a church-related situation. I'm not sure how I like the look of this here, but I do like using this color coding for the week. I've pulled off of both of this to-do list for this list here, so that should get me to a place where I can actually get through my life today. I'm not going to do any sort of collections or anything. I've got no reason to, although I probably will be pulling my other bullet journal out sometime this week to do some collections in it. I have some new pens I want to catalog, and I can't do it in here because there isn't enough fucking room. That's one of the big drawbacks of using this as a full-blown bullet journal is there isn't really a place for collections unless you split up these 12 pages, and as you can see, I'm using them for a challenge. I think that's where I'm going to wrap this up for right now. What is your Monday looking like? Do you have something big on the docket? Are you just diving into this week? This was our first day back from spring break today, so my kids were kind of grouchy and tired, but we'll see how they feel when they get out of school. Let me know down in the comments how your Monday is going, what your week is looking like. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.